Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few rules for adding and subtracting the integers on a number line, and also we are going to see few statements regarding the adding and subtraction of integers on a number line. So first we'll see rules for adding and subtracting integers on a number line. So on a number line, when we have to add a positive integer, we have to move to the right of the given number. Okay, so for example, if you want to add 3 plus 5, so first we will be in the number 3. So from 0, we will be in the number 3. Then if you are going to add 5, we have to move towards right of the given number 5 units. So from 3 you have to move 5 units to the right. So we'll be landing in the number 8. Okay. Suppose if you have a negative number and if you want to add a positive integer. Okay. So now we have minus 8 plus 10. So the plus 10 is positive integer. So from 0 to negative 8, so we are in negative 8. So now if you want to add a positive integer, you have to move towards right. So from minus 8, you have to move 10 units towards right. So you will be landing in the number 2. So when a positive number is added to be any positive integer or negative integer, then you have to move towards right from the given number. Next rule is add a negative integer, we have to move towards left. If you want to add a negative integer, so you want to move towards left. So for example, if 9 plus, okay, already 9 is a positive integer, plus they're adding a negative integer minus 6. So already you are in 9. So you are adding a negative integer. So you want to move towards left. So 9 plus minus 6 will be 3. Okay, so you want to move towards left. Next is minus 1 plus minus 7. So already you have a negative integer. Adding a negative integer again. So you are in minus 1. Adding a negative integer. So negative 7 again. So you have to move 7 units from negative 1. So you will be landing in minus 8. So to add a negative integer, you have to move towards left. Now next third one is subtract the positive integer. So to subtract the positive integer, we have to move towards left. Okay, so if we have an example, plus 5, it's a positive integer, minus, you are subtracting, again a positive integer, plus 3. So first you are in plus 5, okay, you are subtracting 3. Okay, you are subtracting positive integer 3. So you are moving towards left. Okay, subtracting 3, you are moving towards left. So you will be landing in a number 3. Next one is negative integer subtraction with a positive integer. So negative integer is minus 3. You are already in minus 3. So you are subtracting 2 from it. Okay, so if you have to move again left, so your answer will be minus 5. Next, fourth rule is subtract a negative integer. We have to move towards right. Suppose you have a positive integer and you are subtracting a negative integer. So positive integer is 3. So we are in 3 and we are subtracting a negative integer. So you have to move towards right 2 units. So you will be landing in plus 5. Then suppose if you have a negative integer and if you want to subtract another negative integer, then also you have to move towards right. So already you are in negative 3. Okay, then you are subtracting 2. So you have to move 2 units to the right of this. So you will be landing in the number minus 1, that is negative 1. So totally we have 4 rules for integers, okay, addition and subtraction. So 2 rules. So when it is positive, adding a positive integer, move towards right. Adding a negative integer, move towards right. Subtracting a positive integer, move towards left. Adding a negative integer, move towards left. So now let us see few statements regarding this rules. So state whether the following statements are correct or incorrect. Correct those which are wrong. So first one is when two positive integers are added, we get a positive integer. So solution, if you have two positive integers, say plus 3, we are adding again plus 3, you'll get plus 6. So if you add two positive integers, you'll get a positive integer. So the statement is true. When two negative integers are added, we get a positive integer. Okay, let us take the same. Minus 3, okay, negative 3, adding, so plus negative 3, negative integer again. So minus 3 plus minus 3. So negative 3 will be negative 6. But our question will get a positive integer is given. So it is false. So the correct statement will be when two negative integers are added, we get a negative integer. The next one is when a positive integer and a negative integer are added, we always get a negative integer. So a positive integer plus 3 added, so plus, so negative integer negative 3. So positive 3 plus negative 3, you will get positive 3, negative 3, you will get 0. So if it is positive 5 plus negative 3, so it will be 5 minus 3, it will be 2. Suppose if the number is positive 5, we are adding, so plus negative 8, you will get plus 5, negative 8 will be negative 3. So when a positive integer and a negative integer is added, okay, we always get a negative integer is given. So it is false. So we may get either 0 or a positive integer or a negative integer. So it depends upon the value of the positive and negative integer. So we cannot decide it. So additive inverse of an integer 8 is minus 8 and additive inverse of negative 8 is 8. So additive inverse of any number is that when the additive inverse is added to the original number gives the result as 0. So this is the definition of additive inverse. So here it's given additive inverse of an integer 8, okay, is negative 8. So 8 plus negative 8 will be 0. And additive inverse of negative 8 is negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So thus the additive inverse of integer 8 is negative 8 and additive inverse of negative 8 is 8. So this statement is true. Next question. For subtraction, we add additive inverse of integer that is being subtracted to the other integer. Okay, so here it is plus 2. So plus negative 2. So the additive inverse of 2 is negative 2. So that is true. So as we can see, it is subtracting. So for subtraction, we add the additive inverse of the integer that is being subtracted to the other integer. So the given statement is true. So next question is given negative 10 plus 3 so which is equal to 10 minus 3 they have given. See, negative 10 plus 3 will be negative 7. So 10 minus 3 will be equal to positive 7. So this statement is false. Next is given 8 plus negative 7 minus negative 4 equal to 8 plus 7 minus 4. See, if you simplify this, 8 plus negative 7 will be minus 7. Negative, that is minus negative 4 will be positive 4 plus 4. So which is equal to 8 plus 7 minus 4. See, 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So if you go to the right hand side, 8 plus 7 will be 15. 15 minus 4 is 11. So they both are not equal. So this statement is also false. Hope you have understood the rules for adding and subtracting positive or negative integers through a number line and also few statements regarding the number line. Thank you for watching this video.